Good afternoon. This is a meeting of the Huntington Roof Replacement Committee for the Brockton Public Schools in the City of Brockton. It's Thursday, March 11th, 3 p.m. We've assembled this meeting here today to go over the project status. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Take quick attendance. Matt Stanton.
Present.
Dennis Ianieri.
Present.
Mark D'Agostino.
Present.
And myself, Aldo Petronio, I am present, and Margaret Zucco, secretary, is also present. That's who's logged on so far. Dr. Cobb should hopefully be on soon. But either way, we can call the meeting to order. At this point, the second item on the agenda is the project status. So I spoke to Dr. Cobbs the day before yesterday. He informed me that the architect, TSKP, has assembled all the documents, and the documents are out to bid. There's different services that we use to put them out to bid. There's a platform where they put them all out that the people who are going to bid can gather all their information from. In the old days, we'd actually print off paper copies and mail them all out to people. Now they can go on electronically and gather them all. So the project is out to bid. At this point, we'll wait and see what we receive back. I'm not sure what the deadline is. That's what I was hoping Dr. Cosby on. The deadline is usually about 2 to 3 weeks from the time that they're put out. Once they come back, the bids will be assessed by the architect. The architect will basically tell us who the most responsive bidder is for the project. It isn't always the lowest price. It's the most responsive who's going to do the overall best job for us for the money. So they'll come back to us with that. So that's underway. I don't know if there's any other questions on the project status.
So we have 3 people bidding? Did you say?
Well, we don't know how many yet.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the documents have gone out.
Okay.
So it's an electronic platform. So they will review those documents, and we'll see how many bidders we get. We hope to get more than 3 bidders, but
okay. I'm sorry, I misheard.
That's fine. Roofing contractors, there's probably a half dozen very large ones in the state.
Yeah.
So, but honestly, this roof here being slate, most people do the flat rubber roofs. So we'll see what we get for bidders on this one. This will be interesting. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know how you remove the slate roof on something like that. That's the size is pretty large, and
it is. I've been down there a few times looking at it, and it looks like it's going to be a pretty good job.
Yeah, maybe Jim Plouffe knows how they pull the slate off a roof like that. I don't know. They just pull the nails.
Very carefully.
I mean, do they just shatter them and let them fall off into a dumpster, or do they actually go out and pull the nails off? I don't know.
Well, they're not supposed to drop them, because they're dangerous. So they're supposed to go up there and remove them. But most likely, no one's looking. They're gonna just go up there with a shovel and pry them up and let them fall, then clean up afterwards. That's how they do the regular roofs also.
So I guess we'll see how the bids come in, because I assume that'll all be detailed to us in the bids. So, and the architect will bring them back to us. So, anything else on the project status?
Although we're pretty much still on the time frame that we were looking to do. So I mean, with everything we're doing now, and with everything being out to bid, we're still moving ahead. So that we're hopefully going to be getting going by what we say early spring, I think it was.
Yeah, the only thing that could slow us down at this point is if we don't have any bidders.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's a pretty decent project. I think our budget is roughly around $2 million. We're actually two point something. So
there's got to be one or two out there with everything that's gone on the past year that's looking for some type of business to get in again. So I think that's
You got to imagine somebody's looking for the work. I mean,
absolutely. Okay, that's good.
We have a slate roof here in City Hall also, and I'll be doing some work with that in the near future. So, someone that does slate and wants to get some business, they should be sniffing around.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
That's a good point. Yeah. Okay.
Anything else on the project status?
No.
All right. Next is invoices for payment. We have 2 invoices, both from the architect, for the services to date. The architect is TSKP. I'm just going to pull up my copy here. That's not it. Hold on one second. So we have one invoice in the amount of $55,600. This is for architectural services, reimbursable items to date. This is all under the construction document phase. Again, this is all part of getting the bid out. That's one of the items. And the other item is, let's see, this was invoice number 6 from them. This is also construction phase and some of the bidding phase of the documents. It's about 50% of the bidding. So again, architectural services and reimbursable items. That bill is for $23,900. So we have these 2 invoices that are up for payment. I don't know if there's any questions on the invoices.
Pretty standard.
Yep. So if there are no questions, if someone would like to make a motion.
Make a motion to,
Pay both of them, we can do it all in one motion, right? Make a motion that we pay
can
both
do both.
invoices.
Yes.
Okay, make a motion that we pay both the invoices that are in front of us.
Second.
And who is the second?
I'll make a motion to pay both invoices.
Okay.
Second.
Second is Matt. All right. All those in favor? I guess we'll do a roll call. Dennis,
Yes.
Mark,
Yes.
Jim,
Yes.
and myself, yes. And
Yes.
Matt. Okay, everyone. All right. Those are the invoices. Next is new business. Anybody have any business to bring up? No?
Nope.
These meetings go kind of quick because right now we're in the
Jim.
early phases. Oh, Dr. Cobbs is on. Hi, Dr. Cobbs. I just finished going over the invoices.
Okay, yeah.
Question did come up earlier about, are we on schedule still?
Yes, again, it's already in the bid docs, it's already out to bid. So I think the bid, I don't have the schedule in front of me, the closes this month. I think maybe, I want to say maybe next week it closes. So yeah, it's on schedule. The construction was supposed to start either late March or early April. So it's probably, I think we had to push it back a little bit for a couple of delays, but it'll be starting next month.
The architects say how long he thinks the project will take?
It's supposedly still by the end of July was the
Aye.
finish time. So that was the commissioning time to turn it over.
Okay, great.
Awesome. Can't wait to see this done finally.
Yeah, seriously.
Yep. And the custodians in the building can't wait either.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
No.
Yeah, because it ain't getting any sweeter with time up in that attic.
I said we're gonna take the pools out of the attic and the pumps out of there.
Long time coming.
I'm telling you.
So if there's no other new business, I will take a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, well,
Aye.
thank you. Like I said, future meetings, we'll have more to talk about once the actual work starts.
Yeah.
We'll have the neighbor complaints of noise and whatnot, and we'll deal with all that as it happens. So,
Does that happen all the time, neighbor complaint? Usually we get the complaints before we build something, you know what I mean? Before we, and that's just what you're gonna have here, even though the building's there, but still. I will let you know, just quickly though, while I have you here, there is discussion again of a project going in at Rutland Square where that old factory is, and Councilman Castro and I share that area. And I believe I also have a positive from her too. I mean, we need to start to do little things in neighborhoods like that because that building needs to go away. It's deplorable, and I'm so afraid some night something's just going to happen with it, and next thing you know, we're going to have a burned out neighborhood. God forbid. But so there's going to be some talk there, and I'm sure some people will have their opinion. But I and her both are going to stay very strong on we need to do this. It needs to be done. It'll be a small project from home, residential to the point, but parking will be all inside, not on the street like a couple of the projects we had looked at before. But just to give you some insight that, it's still prominent area there. I'd like to see it built up, with that down and something new to be in place there. It'll improve that whole area, so just thought I'd let you know. All right,
All right.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, everyone. Appreciate you jumping on the call.
Thanks.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Have
Have
a
a good
wonderful
night, everyone.
afternoon, everybody.